coming in, Garrison. Appreciate it. First, scoring the goal the other day. Defenders aren't known for their goals except for maybe headers off set pieces. What was that moment like for you, especially given the circumstances of the match?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, defenders don't really get on the score sheet that often. So for me to find my way into the box and make something happen there and achieve that goal of mine to finally get my first professional goal was definitely a good moment for myself and my family. They were cheering me on from home. So really, really amazing moment for myself. And just to be able to contribute to the win, what a team performance from the guys, and just to be a part of it and help contribute is awesome.
I saw a week or two ago your parents with the Tubbs jerseys on
Yeah.
in the crowd.
Yeah.
Was that their first game this year or no at home?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So once I told them that I was going to be getting some minutes, we want to be there to help support you, and they've been alongside with me on my journey from the very start. So super blessed that they were able to be there, and yeah.
Drive up from Atlanta?
Yeah,
fly?
Yeah, they drove. So it's about 9-10 hours.
Yeah.
So yeah, they got in the car and we'll see you there.
Yeah.
We'll see you there. So
What's the vibe's always been pretty good this year, even when things on the field haven't gone as well. But after an emotional victory the other day, albeit in a cup, not in the league play, how has that really affected or lifted the spirit of the team?
yeah, I mean, I think every week we try to take it game by game. So I think it's important never to get too high, never to get too low. Obviously, that was a great win, very emotional, like you said. But now we're on to the next one and focusing on Red Bull. So, we're excited. Take it, move on, and hopefully we can get the job done tomorrow. So,
On a lighthearted subject, the Jordan Farr video from his commercial days.
the beef jerky one. Yeah.
That's kind of gotten around, right?
Yeah.
What's kind of the jokes or the needling of him?
So I personally I want to find out more about it, but I think the first reaction is like, why? Like what prompted this to happen? But yeah, they played it on the screen out there in the gym for everyone to see while we were doing our activation yesterday, and it was hilarious. But no, it was great fun. I'm glad for him to have his moment and kind of be the star of the game the other day, and just great banter.
Has he reenacted it on the basketball?
No, we might have to make that happen. We might have to make that happen for sure.
With the outfit and everything.
Yeah, the shorts for sure. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, Garrison.
Perfect. Now we'll take some from Zoom. We'll go to Dave Johnson. Dave?
After 40 years in this business, I still can't turn on a mic. I'm sorry, anyway. So, hey, I had so much fun, calling your goal the other night. So just congratulations on that. Can you put into words why this team doesn't seem to put its head down ever? It's easy to say, it's cliche, but twice you're down and on a rainy night, and it could have been, you weren't going to lose that game. So why don't you get down?
Yeah, I mean, I think, I've said this before, I think resiliency is always a good sign in a good team. I think that's something we pride ourselves on, and never giving up in a match, especially in a tournament match. You never know what can happen in a situation like that. So, we start out the second half probably flat-footed, not the way we wanted to. We talked together and said, we just got to put our heads down and keep working because this game is there for us. Keep fighting for one another, and the opportunities presented itself for us, and we took advantage of it. So.
What about your hunger and desire? You get loaned to Loudon, you get called back up, and just the mindset, because you played so many positions for this club, and every time you step in and you respond. What do you feel about this opportunity right now?
Yeah, I just try to take every situation day by day and just live in the moment. I feel very lucky and blessed to be in the situation that I am playing for this club. So, I just try to take it day by day, and whenever my opportunity comes, and just try to make the most of it. I think obviously my minutes were limited towards the beginning of the year, and now that I'm getting a little bit of an opportunity here, just trying to make the most of it and showcase myself in the best way that I can.
What about the Red Bulls? You have to flick the switch. What's the talking points we should know about for Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a quick turnaround. We were able to get a good result against them a couple weeks ago, and against sort of a rivalry opponent. They're going to come firing, and they're going to come hungry, looking for a little bit of a revenge from a couple weeks ago. So I think it's just making sure we're up for it. We know what they're all about, and just trying to come out with 3 points. That's the number one goal. That's what we want at the end of the day.
So happy for you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Dennis Gomez.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Garrison. Just wanted to ask you, it's been for you, you've been Central Luton earlier this season. Now, for going to starting and scoring a goal last game. How does that feel, and what's been that process for you?
Yeah, crazy couple of weeks. But like I said earlier, I just try to take every day, day by day. Try to be as versatile as possible, because you never really know what the next day is going to look like. So just trying to take it as slow as possible, and make the most of my opportunities when it comes.
And just as a quick follow-up, as a defender, how do you keep yourself kind of like up to speed every game, and be able to be concentrated, just so, whenever you have players like BPs who can make plays happen, how do you keep them kind of in check?
Yeah. I think the communication aspect is extremely important. Every week the coaching staff brings us in as a defending group, and we analyze the attacking players on the other team, their strengths, their weaknesses, where we can combat them, and where we can find success. And so that helps us be a little bit more prepared on that aspect, and then just communicating on the fly with the back line as a group. I feel like, especially defending, it's never going to be black and white in every situation. So kind of learning on the fly, communicating with one another, and working to solve problems. I think that's very important to finding success.
Thank you.
And then just two from me, Garrison. A lot of recent success with 4 out of 5 last matches. Talk to us about, year one as a rookie, where you did get a lot of minutes, and then now, how has your game kind of progressed, or what do you kind of see differently from year one to year two?
Yeah, I think for me personally, in my game, I think I've always been someone that's been successful in 1v1 defending situations. That's something that I feel like I've been able to pride myself on. And so I think just being able to get better with a collective defending as a team, and being in a role like that is something that I've wanted to always improve on. So as I just am starting to get more and more minutes, I think that's something that I've been able to get better at and improve. And like I said, that comes with communication as well, confidence. As I'm getting more minutes, the confidence aspect as well. And when the coaching staff has confidence in me, I think that helps a lot. So I think that's been a big aspect of me being able to find a little bit more success.
Perfect. And then last one, home match this Saturday, and then another home match on Wednesday. It's kind of your message to the fans. Obviously, they were there for 120 minutes plus on Wednesday. Yeah. What message do you have for them?
Yeah, first, thank you guys for your support. We know it was cold, windy, rainy, but you guys helped us, stick it out in the end. You guys were the deciding factor for us, so thank you. And we're going to do all we can to get 6 points in these next 2 home matches for you guys. So bring the energy, and we're going to bring it for you.
Cheers. Thank you so much, Garrison.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.